behind the desk. I want to stand up. I want to get in front of people. I want to involve students in that process as well, right? Whether it's just watching me screw up a whole lot of times, or it could be being a part of it, or it could be just interacting with me and letting me know of issues that are facing you. Right? I also want to make the time to go out and visit all the other campuses and let them know that they're just as important to the FSU as they are to the college that they've enrolled in. Right? I think that if we take the time to strengthen the population that we have, the thousands and thousands of people in the student union, we're just going to make ourselves, that much more bold, that much more confident, and widely regarded across the province and across the other country with other schools. Right. I'm going to check to make sure that I didn't screw up already. No, that's it. I just want to say thank you to everybody that's forwarded my tweets, or everybody that's forwarded on my or shared my video, or taking the time to draw face on my posters around the campus, because I've been tweeting those as well. I know that support is support, so I appreciate everything that you guys are doing for the campaign, and I appreciate everybody that's voted so far. I hope that you will go out to do so if you're sitting on the fence, whether you want to vote or not. Right? There are a number of tables across the campus now going on through the day, and you can go to FOL. You sign in up in the top right corner. It takes about 30 seconds, and it makes a big difference. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Bobby. Our third candidate, Chalice Ryder, is currently on placement in Costa Rica, so obviously she couldn't be here today. In a true show of friendship, Jarrett Tefry is going to speak on her behalf.
Hey everybody, my name is Jarrett Tefry, and I'm one of Chalice Ryder's campaign managers. She can't be here today, but she'd like me to read this on her behalf. So, hey Fanshawe, I write to you from Costa Rica, where I'm completing my last clinical placement as a child and youth worker. A chosen handful of students were selected for this excursion, and our main goal has been to bring everything we've learned to this country in hopes to change the lives of children who are experiencing extreme poverty and neglect. The closer it gets to voting time, the more I wish I could be back where you are, to get to know as many Fanshawe students that will walk the college halls as possible, and to make my face a familiar one for every potential voter. Just about every aspect of Costa Rica indicates that I'm light years away from you guys. But I want everyone to know that though you may be out of sight, you're certainly not out of mind. Of all the focus, dedication, and drive that I put towards making a difference in the lives of the children that I'm working with here applies to you guys back home as well. I've worked hard in the past 3 years to be involved in school as I can be. In working closely with the FSU, and by taking a role as a resident advisor, I have come to admire everything that Fanshawe has to offer its students. Seeing the great in our school motivates me. The chance to build on that greatness excites me, and I believe that this is only the beginning. If elected as president, I will do my best to open my ears and listen to everyone. Every concern, suggestion, piece of feedback matters to me, and no matter how big or small it may seem, I discovered how important it is to be able to confide in the student president when I went to the current president, Veronica, with an issue that seemed insignificant at the time. Hearing optimism and knowing that I had her full support meant the world to me. I want to be that person for as many people as I can. Voting for me as president will help me do so. A few things I would like to address if I'm elected are the parking issues that face more often than not at Fanshawe. I will try to find solutions to those who face frustrations of parking in Z Building, Residence, Custer Court, and many other lots around the campus. Every corner of our school should be safe and easily accessible. Athletics at the college. I love to see more gym space, more equipment, more space so that students can feel proud of their gym and don't have to consider going elsewhere to practice healthy lifestyle. Healthier food options, giving your body the fuel it needs not to mention avoiding the freshman 15, is 10 times harder when healthier options are not readily available. I would want to add more gluten-free options in both Outback Shack and Oasis and make healthy alternatives an affordable option on a daily basis. I would like to see the entire paramed process change for human resource students. By clarifying medical expectations with one specific placement agency, students can save money, time, and unnecessary confusion. Finally, I strongly stand for an improvement in student involvement. I want to see just as much school spirit here as any university campus. Game nights, movie nights, pub nights, and other social events will fill the calendar. Opportunity leads to involvement, and I want to provide constant opportunity to students. A school is known as Fanshawe, but I worry for all the wrong reasons. I'll make sure your voices and suggestions are heard loud and clear by making myself approachable and available at all times to all students. No idea will be ignored. This is your school, and I want your fresh ideas. Our reputation as Fanshawe will become more meaningful than ever if I become president. Honest communication between students and president could turn Fanshawe into a force to be reckoned with. With me, Charles Ryder, as your president, you'll have good reason to brag about the school you attend. I'd like to wrap up by sending a huge thank you to those who have already chosen to support me. I stress that everyone participate in the voting process regardless of which name they choose to put on their ballot. As I count down the last 10 days of my placement, I'm thinking of you and I look forward to returning to Canada. If elected as president, I will not let you down. I'll see you all in just over a week, hopefully as your new Fanshawe Student President for the 2012-2013 year. Thank you and good luck to all of the candidates.
Thanks to Jarrett and Chalice. That wraps up the speeches for the 2012 elections. Remember, voting continues today, tomorrow, and Thursday up until 2 p.m. Please get a Fanshawe online or stop by one of the booths that are throughout the college and make sure that your voice is heard. Thank you and have a good day.
Yeah.